Inside Morehead State Basketball is brought to you by the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking. Reno's Roadhouse. Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Tim Short Auto Group. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh, Italian. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic, serving the hills since 1963. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Apply online at eagle.com. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Joshua Trent Custom Designs. Looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing. Quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.
Hello and welcome into Inside Morehead State Basketball for the 16th and final time this season. As always, alongside the Eagle head basketball coach, Jonathan Mattox, I'm David Patrick. And Coach, I don't know that I've ever seen a season like this before. It was almost like a tale of two seasons, starting out 14-8, finishing 1-9. So many bright spots early, but your thoughts late. What happened?
Yeah, I think a lot of things happened. There were a couple key guys out. Deontay Miles missed a key stretch of games there. We had a couple guys banged up. And at the end of the day, we just didn't play with enough consistency late in the year to have success. A
lot of concussions this year, too.
There were.
It was crazy.
Even our trainer said that's the most she's seen. So, just kind of unfortunate situations.
Mm-hmm. Johnny, how frustrating was it? Because, the first part of the conference schedule, you're in first place for several weeks, and then when things went south, things really went south. But how frustrating was it as a coach to see what your team was capable of and to see things fall apart?
Yeah, certainly that's going to be frustrating. I thought there were games even in the second half of the season, though, where we had the game in a good spot at Western Illinois, at home, Eastern Illinois, and just didn't close it. So we played well in stretches during the second half of the season. We just didn't play well in enough stretches.
How would you grade this season?
Yeah, I think, the foundation's been set. The culture's been reinforced. I think we got a lot of building blocks to work on. We showed what we're capable of, like you said, during that first half of conference play. Now we've got to take what we did in the first half of conference play and stretch it over the course of 20 games.
What did you see that you liked this year?
I thought our effort was good. I thought our effort from day one in June through our last game, was really, really good. Our energy was high. I thought our guys were bought into the program. I thought they were together. So I think we got a lot to build on moving forward.
The regular season finale at UT Martin, you go down there with an 8-game losing streak, and your guys really stepped up in a tough environment against a tough basketball team. That was a big win, John.
Played really well, and, they were ready to go. We were ready to go. We defended well. We rebounded. We kept them off the three-point line, so we played a complete game to finish the regular season.
And I love the locker room because the locker room was so positive, and it gave you some good momentum heading to Evansville.
It did, and we needed that. We needed that win. That was no secret. Our guys needed it. We needed it from a confidence standpoint, from an energy and morale standpoint, and it helped us, going into Evansville. Even though we didn't finish down the stretch versus Lindenwood, it did give us some momentum to build on.
Stay with us. Coming up, a big show, and we'll begin with highlights of Morehead's first round OVC tournament game in Evansville against Lindenwood. That's straight ahead on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Ask your independent agent if Auto Owners makes sense for you. Oh, now you do your job.
At the Citizens Bank, we have totally free checking and a free gift. When you combine totally free checking with the best people and the best service, do you know what you get? The best bank. Being the best bank makes it easy for customers to refer friends and family to bank with the best too. Every referral gets another free gift, so come bank with the best. The Citizens Bank, the home of totally free checking and a free gift. Member FDIC.
Eagle game highlights are sponsored by Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment.
Coach, it's what you play for, first round of the postseason, and the beautiful Ford Center in Evansville, Indiana. A great first-round matchup.
Tournament time's always exciting. Lindenwood, really good team, much improved team from last year, and we knew we were going to have our hands full with them. Got off to a great start here with Stephen Clay hitting a three on a little roll replace action that we had just put in. And then different option off the same action. Tyler Brelsford gets to a nice mid-range pull-up too.
Jonathan, you look good early. The offense looked good early. The defense, a great play by Jerome.
Yeah, we went a little zone out there, kind of confused Lindenwood. Jerome, right place, right time, gets a steal, layup finish on the other end. Our guys were ready to go early.
Absolutely, 13-6. The floor is spread well. You get a great look for Cade, and Cade played well.
He played really well.
He called the bank.
Banks in that one. He played really well in the first half. Had a couple moves to the rim. Had one move for a dribble pull-up here where semi-transition. Trent Scott to Corey Carvey. Good left-hand finish.
I love that from Craig. That's Corey's game.
That's a good physical player around the rim and getting to his left hand to finish even better. Stephen Clay, he crashes here. Great offensive rebound for a kick-out three to Tyler. That was a big play.
And the awareness by Stephen, not only to crash the boards, but know where Tyler was.
No question, no question. Right here, we're trying to get Deontay on a little duck in. They take that away, and we get Steve on the replace, so that's another good look for us.
A lot of confidence, a lot of patience, not forcing anything.
No doubt, no doubt. And again, Jerome, great skip pass. Cade gets to 2 feet, kind of fakes one way, comes back, lays it in.
Took what the defense gave him.
That's it. That's it. And here, Jerome here, we kind of just let him go to work here. Little step back fader.
That's his trademark.
In the half, we really just wanted to control the possessions, put it in Jerome's hands again. He hits Cade for a little pull-up too.
So much confidence right now because 30-21, and that was the score at halftime. And your bench, the energy, everything is going the Eagles' way.
Great energy. We had the game right where we wanted it, and we just had to come out in the second half and complete the mission.
Right.
This is a tough shot by number 10. Deontay Miles did a pretty good job on him all night. He hit a little tough. Turnaround two, we were willing to live with that, but this is really where the game changed. They pressed us. We weren't in the right spots there really looking at that. That leads to a turnover. Not only does it lead to a turnover, it leads to an easy two for them.
Every momentum change that Lindenwood benefited from in this game was a result of a turnover.
Yeah, no question. We go to Anwar in the post. Great kick out to Tyler Brelsford. That's something we've been working on with Anwar, seeing double teams. Those post kickouts, he did a good job handling it there. Transition defense was huge. We don't get number 3 stopped here. He gets in the paint, lays one in.
Too easy.
Way too easy.
Lindenwood up 38-34. Yep. And another clutch shot from Stevens.
Big shot, Steve. We get the and one on their player trying to run through their screen. So really a big momentum play in the second half, kind of to get us settled after Lindenwood went on their run to start the second half. Exactly. Down 5 here. Jerome dribble drive and loses it. Corey on the offensive glass, Anwar on the offensive glass. And we get a second chance opportunity there. So to Kenny White here, short corner. Good look on the skip pass, and George hits a big step back 3 with the shot clock winding down.
Absolutely, that's a difficult bucket. And as we know with George, only about a 30% three-point shooter, but when the confidence is good, he's ready to pull the trigger.
Yeah, when he's hot, he's hot. So we wanted to go back to him here, ran him off a stagger, and he hits another one from the top of the key. Give us the lead by one there.
And Coach, so many big shots in this game by your guys. I mean, nobody ever quit. Transition play here, easy bucket, and one Deontay.
Big play. Deontay scores it and one. You know, again, back and forth. It was like a heavyweight fight. It's going to go all 15 rounds. Who could stay in there? Who could hang in there the longest? We missed one here, which ends up being a big play because now Lindenwood has a broken floor and we're not matched.
That one hurt.
And they make you pay.
But, Coach, you get it back.
Yep, we want to go this stagger ball screen for Jerome. He throws it back. Kenny White.
His only three of the game.
Yep, he knocks that one in. And, again, back and forth we go to the end. But the one thing you can't do is turn it over, and you definitely can't turn it over for a touchdown. We call that a pick six. You know, we don't give our defense a chance to get set. They get a quick 2 points uncontested. Those are what hurts you at the end of the day.
And that turnover and basket, Lindenwood never surrendered the lead after that. Kenny pulled you back within one. But what you don't see on the video is 28 of 28 from the free throw line. And that's the ball game.
That was it. That was the difference in the game. The free throw line, they got there. Give them credit. They made all of theirs.
Final from the first round of the OVC tournament in Evansville, Lindenwood 73, Morehead State 65.
These days, banking, like basketball, moves at a fast pace. At Commercial Bank, that same fast pace comes to life with our lenders. We're fast with local loan decisions. Bankers who you know and who know you. Simply put, it's better banking. Commercial Bank, where friendliness prevails. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
My great-grandfather opened the first Tinton store in 1918, and our family opened our first feed mill in the mid-1950s. We now have 6 locations and a wide range of products including feed, seed, fertilizer, crop protection, animal health products, fencing materials, and pet food. Though times have changed, our commitment to providing you with the highest quality products and knowledgeable customer service is as strong as ever.
I'm Adam Hinton, inviting you to stop in and see for yourself. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh, Italian.
Loose ball, Brownie coughed it up. Morton to the other end, wins the track meet and lays it in.
Obviously disappointed in the result. Thought we played a really good first half, really clean first half. They turned up their pressure some in the second half, and it was really the turnovers they forced and the points off turnovers that really got them back in the game and swung momentum back in their favor. Really proud of my group, really proud of my guys just for the fight, toughness, resiliency they showed, not only throughout this game but through the course of 32 games so far. Unfortunately, we came out a little bit short tonight.
I'm more than grateful for Coach Mattox, you know what I'm saying? He gave me an opportunity to play basketball for my 5th year at Morehead, and I wouldn't want to nowhere else, under nobody else, you know what I'm saying? I got unlimited belief in Coach Mattox. He believed in me, and it just sucks how we ended, but, you know, me and Mattox got a great relationship, and I'm more appreciative of it.
It was obviously trusting Coach Mattox. I mean, you know, I remember how a conversation we had in the summer, and with my decision making of what was going to happen after losing Coach P. He said he didn't want me back. He needed me back, and that stuck with me because as a player, before coming to Morehead, I never felt like I was needed on the team. Like, you know, over at Xavier, I was limited minutes and stuff, but I didn't feel like the coaches never told me that they needed me versus they wanted me. I'm just so grateful for him. You know, he's the best coach I ever had. I told him that, him and his wife, that the other day. I was on the phone, but I mean, he's the best coach I ever had. And I mean, I just can't thank him enough for the year he's allowed me to have, and you know, coaching me hard, coaching me like I need to be coached. I feel like he's done a great job so far, and I love him to death.
I always tell Coach Mattox, like, I appreciate him more than he'll ever know. Like, he gave me a chance to play my 5th year in college, so I'm forever grateful for him and the coaching staff that we have here. at Morehead. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned, but you know, that's just how life is sometimes. And then to answer your question about, yeah, I had a slow start, but it really wasn't nothing to it. I'm in the gym every day, stayed with the work. And yeah, I'm just blessed to be here right now.
Big Four Lumber Ace Hardware was founded by Philip Lewis nearly 45 years ago and is still locally owned and operated by the Lewis family. Our customers' needs have always come first, meaning we continue to enhance and expand our inventory. Big Four is a staple of the Morehead and Round County community, and we take great pride in giving back. We would like to thank our valued customers for your loyalty and trust and pledge to continue supplying the best quality service by our hometown employees. The moment you walk through the door, you'll know why we are Ace, the helpful place. That's Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, 1470 Flemingsburg Road in Morehead, Kentucky.
The Practice Court is brought to you by Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com.
Welcome back to Inside Morehead State Basketball. I'm Ky Klingsick, joined today on the practice court by one of the most influential people in our program, Miss Lora Pace. She's our academic coordinator, and just a dynamite pickup by Coach Mattox. She's been with Morehead State University for the last, 35 years? Oh my goodness. So obviously she started whenever she was like 12. So,
yeah, small child.
Yeah, so no, but she's been an integral part of our association with the academic side of Morehead State, but also has transitioned into this new role to working specifically with our athletes. So talk a little bit about, your past here at Morehead State and what it's been like transitioning to working with our teams, because I know that's a big adjustment.
Yeah, I worked for 34 years before I retired last year in January, and I was the director of first year programs and worked in student activities and did a number of different things here on campus, and I retired and was just going to retire for a while, and I came to Coach Mattox's introduction press conference, and Kenna Gaucher comes up to me and says, "Hey, you need to be the next Miss Kathy," and I had no idea what that was. And so we talked, and I came and met with Coach Mattox, and I'm like, yes, I'm there. I have to do this. I've always loved working with student athletes, and so I thought this would be good. I'd volunteer just a few hours a week and work with the students. I travel during the semester and just help them with their academics.
Absolutely, and it's ironic. We're on the practice court here, and we've seen a lot of segments throughout the year, and a lot of this could not be possible without you, because you bridge the gap between both the student and the athlete portion of this. So you're a big part of getting the student to the floor and being able to do all the great things that we were able to see throughout this season on the practice court.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I enjoy, and primarily what I do is just make sure that the students are going to class and that they are getting their assignments done on time, they understand their assignments. I work closely with Drew Barnett in the Eagles Center. He knows everything about NCAA academic eligibility, and I work with the Tutoring Center with Lynn Hanshoe, with academic advisors, and really try to work with all of our entities on campus to help our students. And then I'm kind of team mom too. I like to, most of our players are from some distance away, and so I want to make sure their birthdays are taken care of, and when they're down, trying to encourage them, and I love all 16 of our players. I just think they're wonderful, and it's been just a wonderful year working with them. I've enjoyed it so much.
time is of the essence whenever we're working with these young student athletes, and we're being efficient with their time. But talk a little bit. I know you have a great support system, great family. I've seen your son at a couple of games, and your husband's at a lot of games as well. So talk a little bit about them and what they bring and how they help you.
Yeah, my husband works here at the university. He is the director of our early college program and a big basketball and football fan, so he's at all the games, and when he can't be there, he's watching on television. So he's very supportive of me in this role. And we have 2 children, Bethany who lives in Lexington and Alex lives in in Louisville, and they are just wonderful and living their lives now. So we're empty nesters, so these players have kind of filled in the gap there a little bit when my kids are gone and out doing their things. So.
Yeah, we were talking this week at the OVC tournament how many degrees Joel has. So
yes.
if we ever have any questions, we know who to go to. Just a phone call away, right? Yeah. Well, stay tuned. Coach and DP will be right back on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
There's no better way to spend the day than with lunch or dinner at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead. Enjoy delicious steak, chicken, and ribs, along with our trademark honey butter rolls and hometown hospitality.
Hi, I'm Tim Kogenberg. I promise to provide 100% guest satisfaction here at Reno's Roadhouse in Morehead.
Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Woo!
Hey Eagle Empire, this is Kelly Wells, Director of Athletics at Morehead State University. It's my pleasure to be joined here by Gary Markham, owner of Tim Short Auto and a big donor and a big booster of Morehead State basketball and Morehead State athletics. And Gary, tell us a little bit about what's going on at Tim Short Auto these days.
We're here to take care of all your needs, automotive, service parts. We carry Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram brands. Real appreciative of everyone in town. We've been here since 2014, and we couldn't be here without all the customers and the athletics, the university, just the whole town. It makes us proud to be here.
And we know you've got a choice when you're looking for your next vehicle, and I want to encourage you from the Eagle athletic standpoint to support Tim Short Auto here in Morehead, Kentucky, as they are huge supporters of the athletics program. And not to mention, Gary just happens to be my brother-in-law, so a lifelong relationship here that we're proud of, and certainly are thankful for everything that Tim Short Auto Group does and Gary does for our athletic department. And as we always say, go Eagles.
This segment of Inside Morehead State Basketball is sponsored by Wendy's. Fresh, never frozen.
Welcome back in to Inside Morehead State Basketball, our final segment of the season. And Coach, I just want to say to Eagle Nation, thank you so much for tuning in all year. You're the reason that we do this show. We want to showcase and highlight Morehead State basketball, but we do it for the fans, and I know you appreciate that.
Absolutely. Definitely appreciate our fan base, appreciate them hanging in there with us all year, ups, downs, good, bad, they're with us, so that's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Speaking of fans, everyone wants to know what's ahead for next season. Coach, what do you got?
Sure. You at this time of the year, you reevaluate, you reassess, and you recruit. You reevaluate as a staff, as a team, as a program. What went well, what didn't go well. Where can we improve on offensively, defensively? As a program in whole. So we're in the process of starting that. You reassess some things. What can we change? What can we do differently? Where can we adjust? And then you go recruiting. We're gonna lose some guys. The transfer portal's open up shortly, so you got to recruit. You got to bring in new players that really fit your system, really fit our style of play, and go improve from there.
Johnny, what are you looking for in the portal? Is there a specific thing you need?
Yeah, I think, offensively for starters, shot making, is at the top of the list. We're still in the process of end of year meeting with our guys, so we're figuring out who's staying, who's going, all those things. But we certainly have to get more firepower from an offensive standpoint.
How optimistic are you going into this summer? Because the summer is an exciting time. New players on campus. Some familiar faces on campus, meshing those players together, and it's an exciting time for the coaching staff.
Absolutely, very optimistic. We got the right staff in place. Right. We'll get the right players in place. Very optimistic about the future of Morehead State basketball moving forward.
If you look back to last year, of course, you were hired in the spring. It has to be easier this time around.
You certainly have much more time.
Yes, you do.
There's probably things aren't as, when you get the job, you got to hire staff first, and you're hiring, recruiting, getting things in place. There's a lot there where this much time will much more settled from my standpoint, from a staff standpoint, to go out and put this new team together.
It's been a pleasure, my friend.
Thank you, DP.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching this season, and for the final time, on behalf of the Eagle head basketball coach Jonathan Mattox, I'm David Patrick, and we will see you next season right here on Inside Morehead State Basketball.
Inside Morehead State Basketball was brought to you by the Citizens Bank, home of totally free checking. Reno's Roadhouse. Go wild, go west, go Reno's. Hinton Mills, serving farmers since 1918. The Jack Rowe Insurance Agency and Auto Owners Insurance. Insurance the right way, the human way. Tim Short Auto Group. Take the short drive to satisfaction. Fazoli's of Morehead. Fast, fresh, Italian. West Liberty Veterinary Clinic. Serving the Hills since 1963. U.S. Bank, all of us serving you. Big Four Lumber, Ace Hardware, the helpful place. Wendy's of Morehead, fresh, never frozen. Carter County Farm Bureau Insurance, the Todd Pratt Agency, big on commitment. Eagle Finance, loans made easy, payments made affordable. Apply online at eagle.com. Commercial Bank of West Liberty, a source of strength for more than 100 years. Joshua Trent Custom Designs. Looking to build? Let us design your house plans. Giovanni's of Morehead. Order online at giovannispizzapower.com. And by Standifer Builders Paving and Sealing. Quality work at affordable prices. That's how we roll.